Hey guys, and welcome back to another creepy TikTok compilation. Smash that like button for us so this video can be recommended to others and also help out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you can also smash that subscribe button for us so you don't miss out on any of our videos, because we do upload at least 3 times a week.
They want us to believe in UFOs. They're preparing us for a fake alien invasion. That's always been the plan. A one-world government. The only way to do it is to get us to embrace it. And the only way to embrace it is from an alien attack. Ronald Reagan talked about it many times and said, wouldn't it make our lives easier if we just had some extraterrestrial threat? He said that shit. He said that in front of the UN.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
When people ask me, why would they fake space? It's always been about a fake alien attack. You can't have a fake alien attack without space. You know who promoted space more than anybody? Nazis.
Russians.
But before the Nazis, the Vatican. The most powerful telescope, the Vatican. And you know what name it is? Lucifer.
Lucifer's dick balls.
When people ask me, why would they fake all this shit? Isn't it weird that every space documentary are all CGI? There's nothing real. And everyone watches that, they believe it, the narration is all programming. What's above us and what we're on, we're being lied to. Once you go flat, you never go back.
The Vatican that holds a telescope called the Lucifer. The Vatican also holds their own government, their own police, and their own financial system. Think about that.
3 of the strangest mental disorders in the world. Part 3. Number 3. The Fragoli delusion is a rare neurological disorder where a person believes that different people they meet are actually the same person in disguise. Those with this disorder are deeply convinced that familiar people, often perceived as persecutors, are disguising themselves as others to deceive or monitor them. Number 2. Cotard's delusion, also known as the Walking Dead syndrome, is a disorder where the affected individual believes they are dead, lack a soul, or are decaying. In extreme cases, individuals may believe they don't exist at all. Number 1. Reduplicative paramnesia is a disorder where a person believes that a location or event has been duplicated, meaning it exists in 2 different places or times simultaneously. For example, a patient might believe that their hospital has been duplicated and that there are 2 identical versions of it in different locations.
That Fragoli disorder sounds like an absolute trip.
This is an incredibly shocking scene captured by surveillance cameras. After watching it, I couldn't calm down for a long time. It truly made me believe in the existence of parallel universes. In the footage, the girl is playing with her phone while cleaning. She quickly gathers the trash together, but just as she picks up the dustpan to collect the garbage, she suddenly notices that the broom has vanished into thin air. This sight completely baffles the girl, leaving her standing still in bewilderment. She can't comprehend how the broom she was holding just moments ago could disappear. Could it be a ghost? After several minutes of searching, the girl still can't find the vanished broom. Perplexed, she scratches her head and decides to grab another broom. She plans to finish her work first and then analyze what happened. Continuing with her task, the girl takes out a new broom to resume sweeping. Perhaps the captivating content on TikTok distracted her. Unfortunately, in her multitasking state, her phone coincidentally drops to the ground. The girl looks at her fallen phone with great distress. However, at that moment, she suddenly spots the missing broom, startling her to the point where she almost shouts for her mother. If it weren't for the surveillance footage, her experience today might have required a Nobel Prize-winning physicist to explain.
I've been in the industry of people losing their homes due to fire, flood, monster, emergency services. But I need you guys to hear me out. You don't see what's going on. I feel something is bigger. I've been on Maui the last 9 years, and I know the geographical location and how everything works. There was no fucking way that a hurricane missed Big Island, went to Maui, and didn't flood them, didn't give them, crazy, other things, but it caused fires. It caused fires, and not only on Maui, but it caused fires in the most precious parts of real estate in Maui. Lahaina Front Street is worth billions. The Hawaiians that have been holding out and the Kanaka have been holding out for years, not wanting to sell their property in Lahaina due to these big $1 million companies. It is not a coincidence, I don't believe, how in the most precious parts of Maui, Kula, Lahaina, and Kihei, that The locals that are standing strong and do not want to give up Oprah Winfrey's fucking view up in Kula that the Hawaiians are holding out on, that the fire was going to. The Hawaiians and the Kanaka that was holding right there on Front Street.
I would have loved to heard the rest of that, to be honest. It looked more like a drone to me, to be honest.
Flat Earth theory is an admitted CIA psyop. It literally preys upon people that are susceptible to fanaticism, unfortunately. And it's really a divide and conquer technique to separate truth seekers from coming together. And they found a way to psychologically, literally attack people and get them to go in a slightly different direction and put everybody at odds. And it's really worked. There's a big image going around. It's viral on the internet. It's a picture of the Earth, and it's flat. But what they've done is they've taken out of the entire 360-degree globe, they've taken about an inch of that globe and snapped it out and made it into an image. When you take that image and rotate it, it looks like it looks like the Earth is flat. 1 inch, 1 inch or 2 inches. Now, everything in images is made of pixels, including even our own bodies. The further down you go, the more pixelated things get. So if I take a very small piece of something, it's going to appear to be blocky or blotched or square or flat. When you look at the whole picture and see where this image literally fits right in where it came from, you realize it's a scam. You realize it's potentially paid propaganda that's been put out there, and now it's gone viral. It's so unfortunate because it's very easy to prove that the Earth is not flat. First of all, let's not talk too deep into science. Let's talk basics. Mm-hmm. You're standing on the shoreline. My height, I'm 6'4". Let's say you're about 6 feet tall. At 6 feet tall, you can see the Earth's curvature drop 8 inches or curve 8 inches every mile. So on a clear day, you can see approximately 3 miles out, okay? 3 miles out, clear day from the shoreline. As ships come in, they appear to be rising from beyond the horizon point, and as ships leave out, they appear to be dropping below the horizon point. Now, if I go into a building or a ladder, if I have a ladder right there and I start climbing this ladder, for every meter that I go up, I'm going to see an extra almost just under a mile out. Mm-hmm. So if I go up, 1 meter, I'm going to see 4 miles. Go up another meter, I'm going to see 5 miles, so forth and so on. So as you go up, your perspective changes. So you're able to see further to the horizon point. However, you can never see the other side of the planet because the curvature is always there. You just have a better perspective to a certain point that you can climb up or go up into the tallest skyscraper. Other than that, the only thing you can do is go up into the sky and go up into space where you can completely see the curvature.
For me, I honestly couldn't care whether the world was flat or whether it was spherical.
Yo, who left their shadow, bro? Like, nobody's here. Nobody's here. Who left their shadow? Come get it. It's at Planet Fitness. If you want your shadow back, it's right there. Hold on, clear. It's like you can't see, bro. Oh, there it is.
What? What the?
You know you live in a mad world when a shadow can't even stand you anymore. Is this an actual thing in the Asian countries? We have fresh frogs for food? Nah, it wouldn't be for me, to be honest.
Gak enak teman-teman di sini. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah.
Real or cap, you let me know. Either way, all three of those were proper freaky. Those were creepy TikToks.
Grandma has caught something quite terrifying in her granddaughter's room. Tori McKenzie is begging for help online after capturing what she describes as a demon standing over her grandchild's bed. Miss McKenzie set up a motion-activated camera at her son's house after complaints his 2-year-old daughter Amber was talking to something unseen in the middle of the night. The grandma checked her camera's app days later to find a bone-chilling image of a figure standing very close to her sleeping grandchildren with what she described as it having a horn on its head and long claws. The creature is captured standing awkwardly, looking upwards just before 3 a.m. Miss McKenzie says when she tried to rid the house of the evil presence by burning oils, she claimed cabinets and curtains opened and closed and music began to play by itself. The grandmother insists the discovery has left her fearing for her grandchildren's lives and that the photo is real and could not be photoshopped because she does not have the technical know-how to change the image.
To me, it just looks like an old woman wearing a hat and wearing glasses. Do you guys see anything different? It looked low enough to be a drone, but drones don't go that fast, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong.
We're kind of preparing the U.S. population, at least, and by extension, the world population, into that reality that there is a presence here, and that we need to explain this presence. Because if they show up and we continue to do what we did before in previous decades, and they show up, there will be mass panic. But if you understand that these are real, and we have 5 years from 2022, or maybe now 4 years, if they come in 2027, for the U.S. government to prepare the people about what is up there. And in many ways, I think the word got out within the government that they're showing up in 2027, and we better be prepared. And if not, there's going to be a lot of explaining to do. And so I think that dialogue has happened within inside the government, in certain areas inside the government, that we need to prepare. And that's why in 2017, that set a clock of 10 years. And why Lou Elizondo earlier in this year said, just find a hobby for 5 years. And, it'll all be out in 5 years. And he said that this year. So that was 2027. Huh. And I would say I've heard 2027 in a kind of an official capacity that I can't reveal. So I think I would say that people in the government are aware of something happening, and that there's limited time, a few more years to prepare the people, and that's what's ramping up this acceleration from the previous 7 decades of not even acknowledging it to now we are acknowledging it at a faster and faster pace.
So they have the year 2027 down in their calendars for the year that we are going to be attacked by aliens. There's going to be direct energy weapons, and it's going to be to control the masses, and it's going to be to put them all into a little pen where they can be easily controlled, easily manipulated, and wiped out. I think Sleepy Joey thought he was going for some ice cream. The movement of that UFO looks so unnatural.
WTF is this?
This is a dinosaur. As you can tell, he's got the little legs with a long head. We're gonna see what he is. Oh, what the fuck? Bruh. Oh, dog, his mouth's open. Bro, what is this? Look at that.
Poke its neck.
Neck, look. Oh, fuck! I got scared, I ain't gonna lie. Bro. Bro, what if he attacks me? Hey, look. Let me get that butt, boy. Ooh.
That fox-looking wolf dog looked like a beast.
In Denisova Cave, they find a single pinky bone from a little finger. They do the DNA testing on it, and what they discover is this is another human species, who they named the Denisovans. It's another example of a missing chapter in the human story. We were not alone. There were multiple other human species who were human enough to interbreed with us and leave DNA. They left behind certain physical objects which are extremely hard to explain. One of them is a green stone bracelet. A hole has been drilled through the bracelet, and from that hole it's been possible to reconstruct that a pendant was hung. Then the archaeologists started to take a look in detail at the drill marks, and what they discovered was a huge anomaly. That was drilled with a stable, fixed drill, and it was drilled at extremely high speed. This is thought to be 40 or 50,000 years old. There is not supposed to have been any such technology in that period that was capable of drilling with a stable, fixed drill, and yet there it is.
I do think that the technology from centuries ago or thousands of years ago is far more superior than the technology we have today.
So if you die in a home that's locked with animals, those animals will eat you really fast, especially a cat. Dogs will hold out until they have nothing left to eat, but a cat will remove your head in 24 hours. I'm talking literally hair on the floor, no head, nibbling into their chest.
Even cats that were loved by their owners, or is it just cats?
No, they're absolutely feeding on you. I don't care how much you love that cat and that cat loved you, he's gonna eat you. And, you know, sometimes we get to cases where there's, you can tell that the cat or dog had been nibbling. You know, it might be on the face or the cheek or so, the toes. But then sometimes it's unbelievable. One of my first cases, I just never imagined that they could do that much damage. You know, smaller dogs. Now a lab won't. The labs for some reason don't eat their owners, you know, unless they're locked in for months. I guess they would. But I find it more weenie dogs, small dogs, and cats. Cats don't wait. You know, it's like a coon-ass around the barbecue pit. A Cajun, I should say, around a barbecue pit. They smell that odor and they start nibbling. So
people start snacking early. They want to appetize.
Next time you pet your cat, just know that when you die, he's gonna eat you.
He's gonna pet you back with his teeth.
Absolutely.
You better pray that your cat doesn't eat you, but it's probably best to have a Labrador to be on the safe side, to be honest. The noise got me more than the light did. It looks like something was about to manifest there. Just sort of let that on a bit longer. To see the amount of missing people correlate to the caves that was on the map is quite scary.
What's wrong, Margaret? I don't know if I should tell you this, but I don't know who may be listening. There may be a group of people that want to get rid of me. They don't want me here anymore. I don't understand it. What do you mean? I can't talk about it over the phone. I don't know what's going to happen, but I just feel in my soul, only God knows, they could shoot me. They could stab me. They could frame me and say I overdosed with drugs. They can do a lot of things.
I don't know how legit this is, but they always say that they make more money off you when you're unalive than you are alive.
His forehead. This is bullshit. That's a mask. That's a skin mask. It ain't normal. Look at it.
You can't believe anything you see these days. These glasses aren't even real. Neither is my face. All this stuff was 3D tracked on using these dots that I drew on with this marker. Actually, the marker isn't real either. Neither is the background. Or my face. Have a good night.
These guys are central casting. There's nobody in Hollywood that looks like these people.
This just shows how easy it is to be deceived. Joe Biden's face changes more every time I see him.
There's like 10 of them.
Yo, so fam, this is super wild. This is San Francisco, no less. And what's going on here, family, is all the driverless vehicles just shut down at the same time and went on strike. Fam, I'm not talking about some kind of EMP, no power. No, they just stopped driving and shut down the whole of downtown San Francisco, all the driverless electrical vehicles. So what's really going on here? Is it a robot rebellion? Is this the beginning of the robot rebellion? Right? You guys think it was a hack, but then again, you have to think, how do you hack AI? That's kind of hard. You think it's the sun burning out the microchips? Think it's just a glitch in the system? Or this shit just is not ready and they need to roll it all back before they go too far, because they look like they're about to go over a cliff with this AI business. And they have no control over it. They don't know what's going on. Check like right here. This is a perfect example. All right. This is not going to work out good for them. Like I've been telling you guys.
Electric vehicles can only get you so far. And if the electric grid ever goes down, you've got no car. Simple as.
Cardi B is exposing the Illuminati. She wants to get out of it. Listen to this.
Why I didn't want her to do this song, Shake It, or like any drill song, because these songs are activating like these demons. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that girl anymore. Like, I just want to be a mother.
The truth is, a lot of celebrities want to get out of the business, but they can't. They're stuck in it for a reason. When you sign your contract, that's it. There's literally nothing else you can do.
What if I told you SpongeBob was trying to keep our eyes open?
What do you mean?
There's this old episode of SpongeBob where Squidward ends up joining this club every night. And it's him in a Freemason's outfit, along with a bunch of other Freemasons.
Shit.
Look at this, bro. A bus drops him off in the middle of nowhere. And notice, it's so weird that the place that he entered in is literally shaped like a pyramid, bro. And notice how there's eyes everywhere. Look at that. Eyes on top of the X. A literal secret society that like nobody notices, bro. And it's like, we don't notice this as a kid, right?
No.
But now looking back on it, when you like grow up and you realize that the Illuminati was a thing and probably still is a thing.
Food for thought. There is a lot of similarities between Taylor Swift and Anton LaVey's daughter. For some of you who don't know who Anton LaVey is, he was the founder of the Church of Satan. On a live bed, his eyes were wide open, and he said, "What have I done?" before eventually passing on.
Stanley Mayer was an American inventor who claimed to have developed a water fuel cell that could power a car using only water as fuel. Despite numerous demonstrations of his invention, Mayer's claims were met with skepticism and have never been independently verified. Mayer died under mysterious circumstances in 1998, and the truth behind his invention remains an unsolved mystery. His water fuel cell was based on the idea of splitting water into its component parts of hydrogen and oxygen using a process called electrolysis, but no independent verification of his technology was ever made, and his death was ruled as a result of a brain aneurysm, but some have claimed it was a murder.
Now, truth be told, do you think we will be allowed vehicles where it can run on water? The next time you sit and lay on the beach and you wonder why your back or your feet tickled, this will be the reason why. But in relation to those bikes, did those bikes even have brakes?
Smart cities will pullulate with sensors, all joined together by the Internet of Things. And the urban environment is as antiseptic as a Zurich pharmacy. But this technology could also be used to keep every citizen under round-the-clock surveillance. A future Alexa will pretend to take orders, but this Alexa will be watching you, clucking her tongue and stamping her foot. In future, voice connectivity will be in every room and almost every object. Your mattress will monitor your nightmares, your fridge will beep for more cheese, your front door will sweep wide the moment you approach like some silent butler. Your smart meter will go hustling of its own accord for the cheapest electricity, and every one of them minutely transcribing your every habit in tiny electronic shorthand, stored not in their chips or in their innards, nowhere you can find it, but in some great cloud of data that lowers ever more oppressively over the human race. AI. What will it mean? Helpful robots washing and caring for an aging population, or pink-eyed terminators sent back from the future to cull the human race?
That sounds more like a dystopian nightmare, to be honest. The question is, why would you want to keep your population under surveillance?
Digital surveillance precincts with so-called smart city programs being rolled out across the country. Invasive technology such as facial recognition cameras, license plate readers, smart lights, smart poles, smart cars, smart neighbourhoods, smart homes and smart appliances, all connected to wireless networks and communicating with each other. So what's wrong with that? Technology is good, isn't it? All this is for your safety, security and convenience, isn't it? Well, let me tell you, your streets are spying on you, your mobile phone is spying on you, your cities are spying on you, and the infrastructure for future is being put into place right now. Don't be fooled. You're being set up to be tracked through your movements and through the future of your digital wallets. By handing over your data, you're handing over the ability to monitor your behaviour, which will soon be turned into a social credit score. And once the central bank digital currencies are in place, you won't get to spend your money without approval. Digital ID will soon become a reality in Australia. Many other countries are already rolling these systems out.
Once we go cashless, that's it. That's the end of it. We will no longer have any form of control over any aspect of our lives.
Some people are claiming that the Donald Trump mugshot put out by the news is fake. NBC News just released these headshots of Donald Trump from jail. But is this deepfake AI technology or something a little more simple, like Photoshop? Could this light actually just be sunlight from outside that they photoshopped him out and just put him on a gray background? Or do you think this is real and that he's gonna have to wear that starchy ass suit for a few days rotting in jail? Guys, I don't know what to believe. What do you guys think? Do you think this is real or just a bunch of fake news?
It's really hard for me to tell you if it's real or if it's cap. But let me know what you guys think. I'm still sitting on the fence here at the minute, waiting to see what the updates are from this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think.
Hello?
Oh my god! What the fuck is that?
Now that was a scary TikTok if I saw one.
Kidding me? That was you! Grab the tongs. Where's the tongs at?
I don't know what's worse, the fact that he hit his baldy head up the side of that barbecue, or the fact that he wasted all that food. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for staying with me right up till the end. Give this video a big thumbs up, so this video can be recommended to others, and also help out with the YouTube algorithm, so others can view this video as well. And also, please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any videos, because we do upload at least 3 times a week. Until the next video, take care and look after yourselves.